Coming up at number 2 on our list of endangered sites is a personal favorite. This roof on January 1st, 1861. Caretaker Richard Moriarty.
Everything you see here, with the exception of the floor of the sanctuary, is the original construction of the
So
church.
the pews, the altar,
Yes.
the lighting fixtures even, they used to be gas.
They were kerosene.
But these are the real ones.
But they're the original fixtures themselves, chandeliers themselves.
Now that's something. You got to say that that's just remarkable, 1860.
It is remarkable. It's 140 years old, and it's had a service in this church every Sunday since January 1861.
You're kidding.
Right.
Oh, that's just terrific. That's terrific. You have an upstairs gallery, too. I understand that's where the slaves sat.
Yeah, that's right. We call it the slave gallery. The slaves came with the house servants of the plantation owners who came to the service.
But they came to the same service.
They came to the same service, participated in the service, were an integral part of the service. What a lot of folks don't realize is when the church was first built and Bishop Polk, who consecrated this church, came, there were 12 white and 31 colored who were confirmed at that service. There's another indication in the register of the church where on a Sunday in 1863 there were 51 children, slave children, who were baptized at one day at one of the plantations.
Oh, brothers, let's go down.
The rebels kept a lookout in the bell tower. The Yanks shot across Bayou Buff. There's a bullet hole in the front door. They'll not be taking that out, but overall, Trinity needs some fixing. That's the battle here now, to save a church that witnessed the Civil War, to hold up a quiet landmark that doesn't ask much, only to serve. See, there's not much money coming into the plate now that the congregation, some Sundays, can be counted on one hand.
No, I'm not going anyplace else. Even when we had 2 or 3, 4 Richard and them came, didn't have too many. Sometimes there were 1 or 2 here.
Ruth Stafford tended this Episcopal treasure for 23 years. Do you remember a time when there were a lot of people that came here?
No, I really can't.
Well, you know that he said, wherever 2 or more are gathered in my name.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
It's not about the number of people, is it?
No, not very many. We keep on.
$1,000 as a goal.
In the restoration?
In the restoration of the church. And what's really involved there is the fact that the outer courses of brick on the surface were stuccoed back in the late 1800s to try to prevent the moisture from penetrating the brick. The problem that we have now is that stucco is starting to separate from the brick and allowing moisture to come in. That's the big dollar cost, and it's been estimated it's going to cost about $130,000 just to fix that. The other problem are the windows themselves, which are original to the church. The glass is imported from England in 1860 and is no longer available to us. And you'll notice in some of the pink areas particularly, there are white areas which are plain glass that have been placed as glass has been broken. That's going to be a big dollar cost. Quite honestly, I think that the final cost of construction is going to run greater than the $250, but we won't know that until the architect gives us some figures.
You've raised $230,000 in about 2 years, and you only have 10 or 20 people at this church?
We have 10 members. We have an average attendance of 18 people on a Sunday.
But you see, that's so remarkable.
It is remarkable because it was raised primarily from amongst individual contributors.
Saving Trinity Church in Cheneyville won't take much more fundraising. The few caretakers here count on 140 years of inclusion and deep community roots